Maybe our first surprise on National Signing Day here, very early in the process. Four-star defensive back from Coconut Creek, Trayvon Mullen makes his announcement known. He is now going to play for the University of Clemson, and here to talk about it, Southeast recruiting analyst Rob Cassidy. And Rob, before we talk about the surprise of him committing to Clemson in general, just talk about him as a player, what he's going to be bringing to a team that competed for a national championship.
I think when you see Mullen, the first thing you notice about him is the length that he has. He's, a taller cornerback, but really, people want to pigeonhole those kind of guys into playing safety, but Mullen has the coverage skills and the ball skills to play corner. So what Clemson's getting is really just a long, athletic safety that can cover just about any type of wide receiver. He's fast enough to cover smaller guys, but once he puts on weight, he's a little bit slight. He'll really be able to jam some bigger wide receivers at the line too. He does need to add some weight before he's ready to really make an impact at Clemson, I think. But he's got the ability and the upside to really be a special player for them, I think. There's a reason we have him ranked in the top 250.
And he's a guy that we saw earlier this season playing wide receiver for his high school team too. So there's some versatility there as well.
Yeah, he plays a little bit of everything for the high school team. You've seen him take some carries out of the backfield even. But yeah, when you get an athlete like that, you move him around the field a little bit, and that's what they tend to do with Mullen. He'll be facet strictly at cornerback at Clemson, though.
So let's talk about the surprise and impact of him committing to Clemson. Obviously, it created some problems for you in the early going. I know maybe did you expect him to go somewhere else?
I expected it in the way that I had a story written saying he chose LSU and had to, control delete. But other than that, no, it's big for Clemson. It's obviously can't be that much of a surprise when a team's coming off an appearance in a national title game that they have some recruiting momentum. If you're paying any attention, that kind of thing tends to happen. Mullen says he thinks it's easy for him to go in there and maybe start, play right away. I don't know if that's the case exactly there because, they've got some guys there and he does need to add some weight. But, it's a good fit for him, and I think he made a choice.
Yeah, an exciting defense there at Clemson, just getting a little bit stronger here early on National Signing